What's up, people, Dizzles here, and I am going to try and do a tag video today because, as I said, I'm going to try and branch out a little bit more and get more videos coming out. So let's get started. A few weeks ago, Gabrielle from FrumiousReads, who I met at VidCon and is an incredibly awesome person, decided to do the anything but books tag, and I've decided that, you know, I might pick this one up and do it as well. So let's find out what the first question is. Name a cartoon that you love. I'm just going to straight up go with Avatar: The Last Airbender. I think it's one of the most fantastic cartoons that have been produced in the last couple of decades. Definitely my favorite, and I really loved the sequel Korra. So yeah, if you haven't watched them both, do it. Do it now. What is your favorite song right now? I'm going to go with Woman by Kesha. It is just such a great song, and I'm just so excited that she is back. So what could you do for hours that isn't reading? This is probably going to be a little obvious, but gaming, especially when it comes to Pokemon, I'll just spend and waste so much time. What is something you love to do that your followers would be surprised by? The only thing I can really think of is that just because I'm not a StarCraft 2 player, I really love going to Barcraft, which is basically like drinking events where you watch StarCraft tournaments, and I get really into the tournament, but I have no interest in StarCraft as a game at all. It's just, What is your favorite unnecessarily specific thing to learn about? Special relativity, but the more I learn about it, the less comfortable I am living in this universe because that shit's weird. What is something unusual that you know how to do? I don't know if it's particularly considered unusual, but I know how to do a back arch or a full wheel. There's one in a video from like January last year that I did. Yeah, I think that's about it. Name something you've made in the last year and show us if you can. I made this funky skirt. What is your most recent personal project? This one I'm still trying to get off the ground and requires a fair bit of work, but I'm actually planning on starting a programming blog called Desperate Flailing, which is just going to be about tiny little interesting and funky things you can do in programming in a bunch of different languages. So if you're into programming, I'll let you know when that's available. Tell us something you like to think about often. This is going to be vague and really unspecific, but I spend like all of my spare time just kind of daydreaming. So if I'm not reading and I'm not gaming, I'm not actively engaged, I'm just off in my own little world imagining things, and just, it's what I do. Give us something that's your favorite, but not like a general favorite, an oddly specific favorite, like what's your favorite food when you've been studying too long and you've forgotten to eat. So anytime I start getting a bit stressed, or especially if my anxiety issues kick in, I just start getting the most epic cravings for chicken karage. And that just a little bit helps sometimes, but also it can make the whole thing worse because my weight can be an anxiety trigger. So it can feed back on each other because I don't know how healthy that stuff is, and it doesn't seem that it's too tasty for that. So, you know, it can be a bit of a cycle, but you know, chicken karage is delicious. Lastly, say the first thing that comes into your head. Potatoes can be vehicles if you believe hard enough. That is the anything but books tag. You can find all of the questions down in the comments below, as well as links to the original tag by ReadorRot, as well as links to FrumiousReads with Gabrielle. All will be down in the description. If you've done this tag or you're thinking about doing it, let me know either down in the comments or on Twitter at Dizzles. I'm pretty much always there, and I will see you all in a few days. Yeah, bye.